flows to the one who knows how. Desire alone is not enough. Freedom is the right of all sentient beings. Megatron must be stopped, no matter the cost. Autobots, roll out! We cannot let the humans pay for our mistakes. Autobots! Reap the whirlwind! One shall stand, one shall fall.
Hello!
Hello, everyone!
How's it going, guys?
Hi.
Welcome to Thursday. It is nice to be back. I was away last week. I was on Easter holiday visiting some fam in Deutschland. So
Yeah, welcome back, Deb.
Oh, thanks, guys.
Yeah. See, you guys thought she wasn't gonna come back. They were on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they were like, where'd Deb go? Why isn't anybody? Why isn't Deb here anymore? She's great. You guys are stupid.
Wow, harsh, you guys.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't believe
That's
this.
all of them.
That's exactly what they said.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm back. Hello.
Welcome back.
And of course we have the lovely Josh and
Hello.
the lovely Pyro as well.
I'm joining today to talk about some live stuff. So
Yeah.
Yeah, some interesting changes.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Yep.
And I am here as I always am. Hi. I don't go on holidays.
Ever.
Ever. Never.
It's true, Josh is pretty consistent.
I'm gonna take a holiday someday.
No.
Anyway, it'll happen.
This is your
It'll
holiday,
happen.
actually.
This is it. This is
Yeah.
all I get.
Did they tell
right.
you?
This is my day off.
Yeah, every day, every week, 1 hour. It's not bad.
Nobody told me.
Tough. Well, today we are going to chat about this weekend's event, which of course signals the release of Alita 1 and Lugnut. Pretty exciting stuff.
They're awesome.
Yeah, they're pretty cool. And then we are also going to do a bit of a sneak peek for you guys. Of course, you've been asking for them for a while, and we kept kind of saying like, oh, I don't know. Well, the time has come that we can tell you a little bit of something about the brand new combiners,
Yeah.
which are amazing and we're really excited about. So yeah, we'll show you more of them as the weeks go on, but today is going to be your first look at them. So I'm pretty excited because I haven't even really seen them in all their glory. I've seen art and stuff, but I'm excited to see them in the showroom. So yeah, I'm stoked.
Cool. Yeah, I've seen them. I've seen a lot of them. They're pretty cool.
I bet.
They're very cool. They're very awesome. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. We'll also let you know where you guys can go to find out a bit more about their abilities before we chat about it here and take you through it, because the different fan sites have gotten some sneak peeks of the abilities, so they'll be posting those over the weeks to come. So we'll show you those as well. We've got some trivia, and we'll do some Q&A, of course. So yeah, might as well get cracking. Oh, do you want to say hi to some people?
Yeah, let's say hi to some folks. Hello. Oh, hi Skywarp7732. Hello again. Hi to Scourge 1024. Hi to Tochies 330.
Tochies.
Okay.
Nice.
Hi to Ramhorn 12. Hi to Cage 1123. Hello to Omegaton. Hi to Herzog. Oh, you say it.
What?
That one.
Herzog Vibe?
Yeah. See? Yeah. Much. I can't get it right. Hello to Michigan Alex again. Hello to Patrick Star 84. Hello to Soaring Eagle 76. The Booster Bot Zentar Surak Turbo Elvind Tuna Sub 514 Hoctimus Zeta Prime. Hello to Janai. Hello to Moors and Cronus Prime. Nice cool emoticon. Hello again to Dirty Spot. Hello to Techno Angel X. Hello everyone. Hello to Alvin CG. Yeah, we got a lot of regulars here, and nice to see you. What else? Who else is around? Who else is around, Ed?
Who else is around? We have got Volcanicus DJ and Caden Hernandez, and Waifu Lover, Ignited Flames, Royce Phelps, Himadri Kumar Busaroy. We've got Howard Choi, what up? Corey Shaw, Swung Tai, Spider, Joe Hudson, how's it going? Optimus Pax, Showan Senior Champ, and Ethan Weissman, Uday Mishra, what's up? Evan Smith, did I say that already? If not, then hello. One Star Wars fan, Logan Coleman. Unfortunately, I think it's Russian. I can't read that, but hello to you as well. And who else we got? Did I say Roger Phillips?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Cool. Yeah. No.
From Houston. Very
Yeah.
cool. Thank you, Tyler. Appreciate that. You do too, I'm sure. Who else we got? Iron. Oh gosh. I ran out Xbox Live. Hello. Ian Riley, Dead Seed. KH, take. Hello to all of you. And hello also to.
Oh, that was my cue, and I missed it entirely.
That's okay. James Proctor, Jensen Ang, Denver Lesher, and Anna Barrera, and Vincent Metzamakers. Hello also to Benny Jones. Thank you very much. Missed you too. To Ari Bernstein, and Doug Strong, and Stephen Shee. How's it going? And LaShawn Smitty Smith. Nice to see you as well. Colin Scott, Daniel Wilhoit, and Armando Lopez, Danny McGee. Hi to all of you guys. I'm sure I missed people, but
Thanks for joining us. Thanks for being here, everyone.
hey guys, nice to see you.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's hop into the event and then talk about some of that leaderboard stuff you were talking about. How's that sound, Hyro?
That sounds good.
That sounds good. Cool.
All right.
We might have to re-plug in the game. We'll see, just because we
Okay.
fiddle with it. Nah, leave it.
No.
I will fiddle on my end. 1 second, guys.
Okay, fiddling is occurring. Fiddle. Can you play any fiddle music?
Fiddle.
That's-
I
I
can
don't
make
know if
like
that's
an
the same
animation.
thing. You know,
There we go.
I actually could. I learned how to play the violin. I played I was living in Alabama, right? So in
Really?
Alabama, yeah. So that's fiddle music. So
Is that the fiddle state?
Sure. Yes, I'm gonna call it that.
Yeah, that sounds
it's
great.
the fiddle state, Alabama. Yeah, but man, I can't anymore. Like
Oh,
I'm
why
terrible.
not?
I'm horrible. I never practice. You start living in apartments, and then you think, oh, the neighbors are gonna hear this terrible music I'm producing.
No,
and
they'll
then it
be
just
like
goes downhill.
charmed by the lovely sounds of
See,
fiddling.
you haven't heard me play, and if you
No.
had, you would not say that.
Fair.
So anyway, that's my story about fiddling, y'all. Okay, so
y'all come back now, you hear? Where
So-
in Alabama? Cage112 wants to know.
okay.
He lives in Alabama too.
Oh, cool. All right. So, I'm from Athens, Alabama, up in North Alabama. Actually, I'm from Ripley, Alabama, which is not even a town. It's like some cotton fields.
Oh, wow.
That's basically it. So that's where I'm from. Yeah. So it's close to Huntsville, and I'm sure he knows where that is. And everybody else here is like, why are you guys talking about this? But yeah, that's where I'm originally from. How about you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, you can tell me in chat, and then I'll let Hyro do this. So go ahead.
Yes.
Just careful with a glass of water.
Glass of water. Got my water.
Water.
Quenched my thirst. I have cookies because I ate something garlicky for lunch, and I don't want my breath to be horrible.
Can I have a
Too
cookie?
late.
Yeah, please.
Oh,
Enjoy.
that's nice.
Yes.
Do you want to, Ira? Do you want to
No,
share?
I need to speak. It's okay.
Okay.
Okay, so this week is the end of the Alita and Langnut saga, so it comes with a Alliance leaderboard event. It means you can get a 2, 3, or 4-star bot, like guaranteed. And there are some changes. As we mentioned, if we start looking through the different tiers, there is the usual. We have some SPAR, we have some shards, we have resources also, because with a new HQ, you need resources, as you have seen. And some of the changes as we go up on the lineup, we will find I think I skip it. Yeah, the two-star bot, it's now on requiring 20,000 points, where before it required 60,000. And that's because we wanted to make it like affordable for our alliances, to reach as many people as possible, so you can play with it, even if you don't rank on the leaderboard. And then as we go further on the lineup, usually this event would end at 60,000 points, but now it will end at 100,000 points. And that's why we realized some of you people were already unlocking all the tiers, and then you were working on hard to get a higher rank on the leaderboard, and it meant doing a lot of battles with no reward. This wants to solve it. This wants to make it more interesting for everyone to go this further step to rank on the leaderboard. It doesn't mean that you get less rewards if you don't reach like 100,000 points. Actually, up to 60,000, you get the usual rewards for the leaderboard, and then you can get a bit more of everything, like a bit more spark, 4-star shards, more resources, as you go up to 100,000. So, second novelty is the leaderboard itself, the rewards of the leaderboard. There are some changes here. So if we go to the first ranks, let's say the higher ranks, this would be the people that's getting the 4-star bot and then some spark for the effort. We'll see there is no change on there. We consider that getting a 4-star bot is actually an awesome reward, and you can start like leveling it up, playing it in game. It's a new bot, it's always introduces new mechanics on the meta of the game, so it's a pretty good reward. Then what would be like mid tiers, it's where this rank where you get 3-star crystal, 3-star bot. We have added some changes there where actually you will get better rewards. So you will get like more spark than usual, 10k per position, and then you will get also some premium character crystals. That's something we hear from feedback from you players, that some people started to consider that maybe it was even better to get some premium character crystals rather than a 3-star bot. We don't think it's the case, because I still play with 3-star bots, and many people do, because their functionality, they're still strong. But we wanted to give away, or we wanted to take away that feeling of I could have got something better. So now this mid rank you will get a 3-star bot and also some premium character crystals. Going further on the leaderboard, for what would be the lowest rank, this is kind of a consolation prize. They would get some spark, some premium character crystals. So the good news is that we have expanded that. So we'll have also positions for 101 to 500 players. This means we have extended the amount of rewarded players to, how many would you say, Josh?
How many?
Yeah, how many players do they rewarded from a leaderboard?
Lots.
Yes, that's the right answer. You cannot go wrong with that. We're jumping from 16,000 to 20,000.
Oh wow!
So that's a lot of people. That's a lot of players that will get almost something from the event. Maybe 3-star, 4-star if you push it a lot. You will get some PCCs, and then this lower rank will get also Spark and PCCs. PCCs as premium character crystals. That means, though, we had to nerf a bit the rewards for the lower ranks. It means we have expanded the amount of people that get them, so we had to give a bit less, so we could reach more people. That can be seen as something bad, but it's also made to encourage you to go to the mid-levels. So now there are more reasons to coordinate with your alliance, to play hard during the weekend, because even if you get the 3-star bot rank, you are also getting some PCCs. That was something that we heard from you that you wanted.
Yeah. So this is tell us a little bit more about the PCCs that you're talking about.
Yeah. So is the premium character crystals, the one you can get from the shop. It gets updated like monthly. For example, this week we have updated it with Cosmos and Mindwipe. Mm-hmm. So you can get a random bot of a random quality of of all the bots we have released in the game.
Mm-hmm.
Last time was also Lasder Optimus and Armada Megatron, so there are some pretty cool bots in there.
All right, cool. Cool. So some people were asking like the top 100 and 200. So the rewards there they shifted around a little bit, right?
Yeah.
What was the major motivation for the change?
It was to make it interesting the mid ranks. So we don't wanted a situation where people wasn't pushing enough because they thought it wasn't good enough. We wanted to integrate something else. So giving this random factor by getting these PCCs and also the bot. I believe we did some calculations, we did some analysis on how hard are you pushing for these events, and we thought it was worth to implement this extra layer of rewards.
Yeah, so it's spreading it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's spreading and also adding. So it's something it wasn't before. Like this kind of position wouldn't get any PCC at all, but now you can get up to 10. That's quite a good number.
All right. Cool. All right. That's the main questions that I saw coming in. If anyone else has questions for Jairo,
that's
please,
the moment.
Yeah, now's the time to ask about the new event.
Dillard is asking, wondering if Alita Infinite will be a potential combiner one day.
Oh, Alita Infinite. Wow, that's a crazy idea. With the reference here is with the new Alita 1 toy that Hasbro's put out, that awesome one, the Power of the Primes Alita 1. She has the potential to be a combiner. She can form the midsection of the torso of a combiner. So she, with the way they're doing it, she can actually swap around with a lot of different other robots and combine and make new and interesting combinations. Yeah, I don't know. It's a cool idea.
So when are we having it?
I would love to see. I would personally love to see like Alita 1 and like Moonracer. We brought Moonracer into the game and some of those other like Cybertron, Lady Robot team members, which were really cool characters. I'm just saying I would like to see that. Doesn't mean they're going to be in the game, so don't quote me on that.
Don't record that. Don't use it against us.
I just think they're cool. Right now there aren't plans to do that. Right now there are no plans to make Alita 1 part of a combiner, but it's a neat idea. Yeah, it's a really neat idea.
Yeah, and actually talking about Alita, if you check the image for the event of this week, you will see something different. She's wearing like an armor.
Oh yeah, that comes from her own power core, doesn't it? Yeah.
Do you want to give us some hints about it, or?
Oh, we saw it in the challenge battle, so everybody knows exactly what it does. And just to remind you, the Alita 1 and Lugnut power core is the Alita 1's armor that shows on her shoulders, and Lugnut's mace, this cool mace that's like the tail section of his bomber form. Those are their personalized power cores, and they can be used when you have them equipped. They give those characters a shield once they've taken a certain amount of damage. Once they go down below a certain point, they get an invulnerability. I believe it is, well, I'm not going to say right offhand because I'd have to look at the description, forget at the moment. But once they get below a certain HP threshold, they get an HP shield, or a full invincibility shield that keeps them from taking damage for a little bit of time. And the more you level up the power core, the longer it takes, which is really nice synergy with their ability where they rush into combat and slam the ground. That can often put them ahead of everyone else in their group, so they can be the focus of damage. They can kind of, and when they're in that situation, they take a lot of burst damage. That invulnerability lets them last a little bit longer. So really like the way that dovetails in with their ability. Yeah, so that is their individualized power core. Now I think a question on many people's minds will be when will that power core be available?
Never. Just for me. Soon. Because power cores, you get them from duplicates. Specific power cores for bots, you get them for duplicates, with a very good chance actually. Well, I shouldn't say that. With a chance.
That's a good chance.
And yeah, as soon as we start implementing that on the shop, on the PCC, they will be introduced in the game.
All right, so not available immediately. Just want to make sure that's clear.
It's not this week,
yeah,
for sure, but soon.
Yeah, coming soon. Yeah, and you'll if you have the bot already, it's a good chance of getting the power core when you get that duplicate. Yep. All right, cool.
That's a good thing. I saw some of the questions there. Something I have seen people is concerned about is the new 5-star bot cycle. So we don't have a date yet, but I can tell it's high priority, like having a new cycle with new awesome 5-star bots. It's something in my mind, and we want to have it soon.
All right, cool. So soon for the 5-star bots.
Yeah, and by soon I mean soon.
All right.
Yeah, I would love to say like next week, 2 weeks, 5 weeks, but anything can happen. But it's high on our priority, so it will be soon.
Some people are also asking when new Prime cores are coming.
Oh, good question. I think the next Prime Core actually will be coming almost immediately after Lita 1 and Lugnut, right?
Yep, it does.
Yeah, we've already talked about that. That's the Alchemist Prime Core. We'll do a little bit more about it next week. I think we'll show it again and remind everybody of the ability and how it works, because it's pretty cool. I think should look into, look into that.
I know what you're thinking about.
I'll look into that. We'll get that, we'll talk about that soon, but that will come almost immediately after Lita 1 and Lugnut.
That we can tell.
Yeah.
We can.
All right. Cut that section out. No, it's coming very, very soon. When you have a chance to win that Prime Core, you'll also have a chance to win every Prime Core that we've released thus far that you don't have. So, but we'll talk more about that next week.
Yep, and every time we release a new Prime Core, there will be also an event where you can get more and more Prime Core shards to unlock more of them.
Cool.
Yep.
Speaking of next week as well, because we will be talking about combiners more and more, Simon Firmer is going to join us next week. So he'll be in-house, so you guys can get your questions ready. He'll be talking about the backstory, of course, of the new combiners. Can we say what they are? Did I say what they are already?
Yeah, we have announced it. We announced it.
Okay, good.
Yeah. So, yeah, Victorion and
Menasor.
Yes,
yeah.
indeed. Yeah, they're on the loading screen, actually. That,
yes.
Everybody's...
So you've already gotten a sneak.
Many have already gotten.
I just can't wait to see them.
That's the plan. That's
the
plan. But first. Do you wanna talk about the story so far?
Yes.
Yes. This is my script.
Let's do it. Okay.
My script.
He's ready.
Time. It's that time again for
Now
Transformers.
it's when I am leaving.
What? No.
Okay. I will stay.
You're gonna stay?
Yeah.
You're gonna stay? Okay.
Let's just stay at least for this.
All right.
Wow, the dialogue got higher to stay. That's awesome.
All right. Yeah, it's time. Let's do that. Let's bring it up here.
All right.
Because Deb likes to look at the screen.
I do. You know me so well, Josh.
Yes. Look at that. Okay. Hard choices. Part 1 of 2.
Yes.
Yeah. The Rust Renegades and Stunticons brawl has been put on hold as their life force continues to drain away, being drained by a power core. Oh, wonder what power core that is, or prime core. Wonder what that could be. Now, more than ever, it's time for Lita 1 and Lugnut to prove loyalty to their leaders. Yeah. Witness the conclusion of this saga. So, the situation, as we know, is Lita 1 has come in because Optimus Prime is dying, and she is not having any of that. She hears about this new Prime Core that's been discovered, and she has this sort of shield, I think made by Jetfire. She's got this shield that will sort of dampen the effects of the Prime Core. And the Rust Renegades have come with her to try to get this Prime Core, but they don't have the dampening shield, and they've been caught in this power draining area of this Prime Core. Similarly, on the Decepticon side, Lugnut, for his boss Mighty Megatron, is trying to get this new Prime Core that's appeared, and he's brought the Stunticons with him. And the Stunticons have been caught in the same power draining aura, but Lugnut himself has a shield that's protecting him from its power. So that's where our story begins. Are we ready?
I'm ready.
All right, here
Who am
we
I?
go. Who do you want to be? We have Pyramagna, or Jumpstream, or Lugnut, or Alita.
I'll be Alita this time.
You're going to be Alita this time? Okay. I'll start off. I'll be Pyramagna. All right, here we go. Alita, help us. The Prime Core is bleeding us dry of energy. Life support systems failing.
What's that?
Get us out of here.
Well, I'll take a look at it. You have a choice, Alita 1. Fight me and maybe grab the Prime Core, or save the Rust Renegades.
Sounds like a ghost.
Oh, thanks.
Looks to me like you've got the exact same choice, Lugnut. The core or the Stunticons.
Ha! That's no choice at all. I would gladly give my life for Megatron, and they should do no less. Farewell, Motor Master. You'll be remembered. As a footnote, maybe.
You miserable, jumped up, I will...
Without the core, Optimus Prime may die. But he'd never forgive me. Never! Not if others paid the price for his life.
Hurry! We're running on fumes here. Tick-tock, Alita. Time's running out for your Rust Renegades, while my eyes are on the prize.
Optimus, I'm sorry. That's intense.
Yeah.
Oh,
wow.
yeah.
And all the emotions came out
I know,
there.
really.
Really,
Ooh.
like, it's,
Really
yeah,
felt
it's
that one.
powerful. It feels, you know, I feel like every time we're doing it, we're getting closer and closer to like a 1930s like serial, you know, like
yeah,
it should
you know
have
what I mean.
the villains should have some twirly mustaches. Yeah.
Real close-ups on the eyes, like.
Phantom of the
Yeah.
Opera style.
Well, thanks for sitting through that,
Thanks,
everyone.
guys.
Really
Right.
appreciate your patience with us as we went through that. And you know, while we're here, while we're on this account, let me show you one more time Alita 1 and Lugnut, who will
Yes.
be debuting in Transformers Earth Wars. Transformers.
Transformer.
Here are Transformers. We're gonna show Alita 1 and Lugnut. So yeah, there's Alita 1 in her awesomeness, just so you can see her again. Will she bring out that Energon staff? Come on, show that Energon staff. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, she's not gonna do it because I'm just, there it is. Yeah, the Energon staff, I love it. And her gun, she's so cool. So that is Alita 1, and then let's transform her.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. All right. The transformed Alita 1 in her awesome jet mode, not the pink speedboat. Let's transform her back. Ooh, does the flip. Everything locks into place. Come and get it. Yeah, she's awesome. And let's see if we can have Lugnut on here too. There he is, Luggy. He's got his axe at the moment because we don't have the his power core equipped, so he's using an axe there. Transforming into his bomber mode. I love the bomber.
So cool.
I love the teeth on
Yeah.
it. Yeah. It's
I
awesome.
like that trivia question we had a few weeks ago.
Yeah, very good
That.
trivia question. Yeah. All right, and then transforming out of his bomber mode back into his lovely Luggy form.
Chung, chung, chung.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ka-chung, ka-chung. It makes me want to paint it like a model. You
Oh,
know?
yeah,
These
yeah.
colors are so unique, and the plane looks so good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we should get you a little sculpt of him, and you could.
Yeah.
Oh, we could get the 3D. I wish we. I don't. Do we have a 3D printer?
Not yet, but now that you mention it, we should
Yeah.
ask for it.
Need a 3D printer. We could print it out and paint him up. That would be pretty awesome.
That
Yeah.
would.
Although, you know, there are also Lugnut toys out there. This is based on the Generations one, not on the Transformers animated. But it looks really cool. All right, Luggy, he is awesome. Okay,
Like
shall we move on to the big reveal?
Oh, the big reveal. Okay, so let's
While
let's
we're doing
switch
the big reveal,
screens.
why don't we do the first trivia question? Or, I mean, while we're waiting to switch over devices.
Yeah, go for it.
Cool. So, our trivia question comes from the one and only Nathan Webb. If you want to check out his art, as always, you can go to Facebook under V66 Illustration. So go ahead and check that out. I'll pop it into chat so you guys can have a look-see. The first question, now remember to include your in-game name, your alliance, and your HQ level with your answer. Otherwise, we will not be able to gift you, and that would be a real shame. Okay, your first question is... In Transformers Animated, Lugnut has a Street Fighter-esque special move, but what does he call it? Again, the question is, in Transformers Animated, Lugnut has a Street Fighter-esque special move, but what does he call it? Alright, we want to know what that move is called, and it is 4 words. It's a 4-word answer. We're looking for,
Yeah, you should know
all 4
this.
words.
Yeah.
Are they getting it?
Yeah, they're getting it.
Yeah, they are. Nothing here yet.
Give you a further hint. It's also the name of his ability in the game.
It's a good name. It's a good title.
Oh
Like it.
yeah, I love it.
And by the way, while we're here, also huge congratulations because Nathan has got himself a little baby.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Now, forgive me if I say her name wrong, but it's Neve. Is that right? I'm asking Nathan, not you.
Why, yes, that is my daughter's name. Oh,
Okay.
wow, he's in the studio.
Oh, strange. Yeah,
Yeah.
I put him on the terrible joke. Okay. But congratulations to you, Nathan. She is adorable. So, yeah, look at him. Proud of the Transformers t-shirt. Love it. I'm sure she will also be a Transformers fan.
I'm
Very
sure.
cute. Congrats to you, Nathan.
Congratulations.
And can we say congrats also to whoever got the question right? Let's
Okay.
find us some winners. Da-da-da. I'm going to do my random stabbies.
Okay.
Whoops. As I highlight all of you.
All right, choosing some winners here.
Confused.
Got some people coming in. All right.
Uno.
Good answers.
Mm-hmm.
We're
Ba-ba-ba.
oh, here it comes. Getting the YouTube
Yeah.
winner. Yep, and seeing some good congratulations coming in for Nathan. Yeah, lots of
Adorable.
community love.
I know, I love that. It's the best. Okay, I'm gonna do one more stabbies.
Final one.
Mm-hmm.
And
Okay.
name selected. We're all ready to go. Ready to go?
Ready to roll. And the answer.
The answer was the punch of kill everything.
That's right.
Yeah.
Everything.
Punch of kill everything. Never had a name in the cartoon, of course. Like he just did it in the cartoon,
Yeah.
and then like everybody who was watching the show was like, "That's the punch of kill everything. That's just wiping everything out." And the name stuck, and Hasbro loved it. Everybody loves it. We
Yes.
love it. It's in the game. It's awesome. Yay!
Punch of kill everything.
Punch of kill everything.
Congratulations to Twitch Prime Driftbot 01. Also to Sean Fortune Exiled. No, Sean Fortune, sorry. And congratulations to Matt Cup. Matt Cupcake, love that.
Congratulations.
Congrats, guys. We'll do another round of trivia after we take a look at dun dun dun.
Here it is.
Are we ready?
And we're ready. The big
All right.
reveal. The big reveal.
Bam!
There she is.
Looking awesome.
Victorion is here. Victorion is, of course, the combiner composed of 6 Rust Renegades.
Of course.
Pyro Magnus, Stormclash, Skyburst, Dust Up, Jumpstream, and Rust Dust. They're all part of her. There they are.
Mm-hmm.
Victorion. So she is an awesome combiner.
Yes, I see that.
You can see her immense size and awesomeness. And there's her sword appearing. Oh, I love that sword. It's so cool.
Yes.
Glowing blue sword. If only we all had amazing glowing blue swords.
Oh yeah.
Like, the world would be a much stranger, maybe more peaceful place. Maybe not.
See whether.
Yeah. What's going on?
I just want to see if we can turn on the sound.
Oh, is there a sound not playing?
No. It's not the end of the world, but you know, it's cool. Cool to hear.
It is cool there. Yep. Well.
No. Maybe this. Whoops. Sorry, guys. Maybe the sound itself is not on. Oh, no, it is. Okay. I can hear it actually. That's weird. But I don't hear it here. Okay, sorry. Go back to it.
All right. Let's keep going on.
Sorry, guys. Sorry.
Yeah, Victoria. Okay, so I'll show you now.
Yes.
We can view Victoria, and I'll show you her disassembly.
Ooh.
She goes into her component parts.
Amazing. Wow.
Check that out.
So cool.
Yeah. So awesome. And as she comes back together, forming Victorion.
Very cool. And our cinematic artist Mark, he's making another super duper cool trailer with these guys, so I'm really looking forward to that one. Should be exciting.
All
yeah,
right.
They're always dope.
All right, and that's all you're gonna get to see of her for now. So.
But we get to see the other one.
We do get to see the other one.
Yeah.
We do.
So there's more to come yet.
Yep. So switch off the screen. Switch off the screen.
It's time for another round of trivia.
That's all you get. And somebody asked about what her special abilities are. I'm not going to tell you yet. You're going to have to wait.
You saw the icons already, so.
Yeah, no, shh, quiet. Thank you. Don't know anything from that. So yeah, I'm not going to tell you what the abilities are. That reveal is going to happen soon. But yeah, it's not happening yet.
No. But your next trivia question is. Now remember, again, to include your in-game name, alliance, and HQ level with your answer. And your question is, true or false? Switching it up. Alita 1 is only in one episode of the Transformers Marvel Comics. Again, true or false? Alita 1 is only in one episode of the Transformers Marvel Comics.
It's a tricky question.
It is a little tricky. Okay, let's see who is getting. I mean, really, you got a 50-50 shot here, so.
That's a good point.
Yeah. So should be all right. And I will look for some winners. We'll start over Hizzy. I'm gonna do my random stabbies. And whoopsie daisy. I have to stabby again.
Getting some winners. Winners are coming.
Yeah, there's tons. Ah, go away. There we go.
Yep. While we're getting winners, any news, Hyro?
I'm checking to see some questions around. Yeah, I don't see anything. Have you talked about what we did for April 1st?
No, actually, we didn't talk about that at all.
That's really
Tell us,
interesting,
Hyro.
right?
Yeah.
So we got, and actually it was Pablo's idea.
Hi, Pablo.
Hey,
If
wherever
he's
you
there.
are, in a good place.
He had a technician
Hope.
come today. He couldn't come.
So we did April Fool kind of news where we pretended to be releasing Willy. What do you think about that? I always like Willy. I thought we should have something where Willy can go with Grimlock and just shot from the back of Grimlock. It would be amazing.
If you don't remember Wheelie, he's the little guy in Transformers, the movie animated, who's he's the like little kid when they land on Quintesson.
Yeah.
He's like, what does he say?
He speaks in rhythm.
Yeah. He always everything he says rhymes. Yeah.
And he appears from nowhere. He's on the planet, but just appears and
Suddenly there and howling around with Hot Rod and Cup and the Dinobots. Who knows why? He liked them and he was there. That's Wheelie.
That's Wheelie.
Everybody loves Wheelie.
We got three.
Yeah.
Really. Yeah, it was him or Paddles, but yeah, Paddles is something. It's a name we don't say here anymore. So we'll keep with Wheelie. Yeah, it's not coming into the game, unfortunately, but I hope you guys enjoyed the joke, and also it was an amazing artwork. I really liked it, like the presentation of Wheelie. So I don't know, keep the dream, keep the hopes.
The dream isn't dead yet.
All right, so we got our winners.
We've got our winners. We're ready.
Okay, and the answer was
False.
false.
The answer was false.
And now you have to explain why.
Yeah, why was the answer false?
You don't.
Yeah.
But the answer was false because Elita 1 didn't even get a mention.
Wah, wah.
Wah, wah. And the winners are Soaring Eagle 76. Also congrats to Skypoke. And congrats to Luis Verduzco. Yeah, congrats you guys. Well done. And are we ready for our second combiner?
We are ready for the second combiner.
Dun, dun.
It is time.
Bam!
Bam! Menasor. Oh, and he shows his sword immediately.
Looking good.
Yeah.
Oh, he's so cool.
Taking him out.
Wow.
Menasor. So Menasor is the Stunticon combiner that well known from times past. Composed of Motormaster, leader of the Stunticons, and Dragstrip, in our version, in the version we have in the game, Dragstrip, Dead End, Breakneck, and Breakdown. So all the Stunticons combined in there to form Menasor. Look at him. He's awesome. Yeah, this beautiful horned head. Yeah. So Menasor, well known to be chaotic and a bit crazy on the battlefield, but also extremely powerful. And some of that shows through in his animations, actually. Also, well known that all of the Stunticons don't really want to be Menasor. They're sort of bullied into it by Motormaster at the center. So we got some of that showing in the animations too. So let's do it. Breaking down Menasor into his component parts.
Bam, bam, bam.
Yeah. And I love the way the Stunticons race around.
Yeah, so cool.
Yeah.
Like running away.
Like they're trying to get away.
They're ready to
We're
go.
free, we're free.
That's very cool.
Yeah, they're twitching.
Yeah, itching to go. Love it.
And they'll come back together. See them running around again, forming up as the body forms. And then one hand, and then, reaching down and grabbing that other car, slamming it onto
I love it
his
how
shoulder.
they come and slam their own body parts. That's so cool.
And then the twitches as Menasor malfunctions a little bit.
You come here.
Yep.
Awesome.
So there's Menasor.
I like how even the colors are expressed like chaos, like they don't match.
They don't go together, it's just all thrown together.
It's different from Victorian, right?
Definitely. Yeah, you're right.
And I do have to say there is one little error with the chest that we're fixing. The color's a little is off on the chest piece, but we're getting that fixed. It will be fixed when this is released to everybody. You might notice it's yellow now, it should be purple. Okay. We're getting that fixed. It'll be done very soon. It's kind of cool looking yellow, but purple is the accurate color. It's the right color.
It actually looks like a face itself.
Oh,
Can you see it? Like the eyes and then...
like a belly face?
Yes. Tall, like...
My stomach speaks to you.
Feed me.
All right, so there you go. That's Menasor. You've seen him, and now cut it out.
And cut it out. Okay. Cool. And
Yep,
back
there we are.
Hey.
All right.
So if you do want to, of course you do, if you want to find out more about Victorion and Menasor, there are different fan sites that are going to be sharing tidbits of information over the next few weeks, so make sure that you check all of them out. I'll put their links into chat, and then you can have a look-see. I should probably do this all at once. This is labor-intensive, the way I've chosen to do it. I'll do it like this. And bam. Yeah, check out these sites for some more info.
All right, there they are.
Yes, definitely.
Cool. All right, everybody. What else?
So next week, like I said, Salmon. That was a weird accent. Simon Furman will be here next week to talk about combiners. We'll show you more of combiners, Victorian and Menasor, which will be really cool. And by then, will our trailer be out? I can't remember now off the top of my head. It might be. It is looking amazing. I got a sneak peek yesterday. It looks fantastic. So pretty excited about that.
How'd you get a sneak peek? I want a sneak peek.
Because Mark's my best friend. So.
Aww.
I snuck by his desk and I was like, "What's that?" And he's like,
Yeah.
it looks amazing.
I'm gonna have to sneak around his desk a little bit.
Yeah, go for it.
You let him away.
Yeah.
Shoot! What's that?
I want to see it.
Yeah, I bet. If you are very late to the stream and just tuning in, today we talked about Hard Choices, which is the final event in the saga for Elita 1 and Lugnut. So they will be releasing this weekend. Make sure that you take part in that event. Should be a good one. It is.
Lots of rewards.
Lots of rewards, yeah. We also, of course, showed you a sneak peek of Victorian and Menasor in the showroom. So if you missed it, then you can always watch back the stream and look for that. And of course, also check out those fan sites that we popped into chat, because they're going to be revealing some nice juicy nuggets about the combiners over the next few weeks that you won't find anywhere else, most likely. So go check out the different fan sites and see what details they'll be revealing. And then next week, come on back, because comic writing legend Simon Furman will be here.
Always a fun time.
Yeah,
Simon.
he's great.
Yeah, he's really cool.
Love Simon.
He enjoys this so much.
Yeah,
you can tell. He's
yeah, for sure. So yeah, definitely come armed with your questions for Simon next week, whether it's about combiners, backstory, about comic book writing in general, anything Transformers. Yeah, or if you just want him to come make voices, because he does that too. We'll make him do the dialogue, which is always good times.
Yeah.
But yeah, any more questions maybe? We can take a few last minute questions before.
Yeah, just checking through here. Yeah, there was more. Another question about 5-star swords. Again, higher. 5-star shards, which is different from 5-star bots.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Any answer on that?
Yeah, I saw the question when, and I want to start talking about how you will see more variety of events. And actually, if you have noticed, we have more of everything, like the No event, PCC, the Premium course event, the Prime course events. And yes, that means at some point we'll have another 5-star shard event.
All right, cool. Yeah. Someone, Talarda says they're waiting on the Motormaster bundle. Looking forward to a Motormaster bundle. Let's see. There's a question from Eclipse 80. Will we get more healers? More healers is a tricky question. Really, I don't know if I want to add more healers into the game, and the reason why is having. If we put out 4 healers, if we have 5 healers, you can always take all of them on a team together.
Yeah.
And I definitely don't want to get into the situation where we've got lots of teams that are just like, 4 healers and some tanks, 5 healers and some tanks, right? Like those are tricky situations that you really don't want the game to devolve into. So I have to be really careful with putting in those healers, and if I do, that there are good counters for them, and that the game just doesn't turn into tank it and win. Yeah, which is the tricky thing about that. So that's one of the reasons why we haven't added in more healers. Another reason why we haven't added in more healers is because there really aren't that many bots that fit the healer profile that we haven't already released. That just doesn't match with who the character is. And I hope that you've noticed that we try to stay true to the Transformers characters. And we try to match their personality with what their abilities are and what their role in the game is. So there's a couple of reasons why we haven't done more bots there, or more healer bots. You know, if this is something that people do feel strongly about, let me know, and we can begin to sort of make the game work for that. Like I said, it's a tricky thing to introduce those more healer bots into the game.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I guess there is also a limited amount of ways you can heal, or you can use a healer, right? Like
Yeah.
You shot, you heal, you have a ray, you heal, you buff your team, you heal your team. Yeah, it's...
Yeah, and Chotaboy has a suggestion to make a laser core that targets healers specifically, and yeah, that's a good example of the kind of like counters that we need to begin to incorporate in if we introduced healers. So it's just one of those like, do we want that, and when do we want it? Like we got to be careful about things like that, right? Like keeping the balance of the game feeling good, keeping the game feeling good, balance of offense and defense is something that we pay a lot of attention to.
Yeah. Nice.
Any other questions? Anything else coming in?
Some people are asking for more obscure characters.
Obscure characters. Oh, like we did with Star Saber.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, that's very good.
Wake up! Wake up! Yep. So more obscure characters. Okay, yeah. So Star Saber.
Thunderclash.
Thunderclash. You know, that's a good example of an obscure character because I'd have to look that up. I don't know who Thunderclash is off the top of my head. But like Star Saber, we got in because he was kind of the top bot, other than okay.
Thunderclash. Pretty cool.
Yeah, it's a big guy. He was the top bot, other than the Optimus Prime version Convoy in the Japanese Transformers stuff. So it was really cool to take from the sort of the Japanese, what would you call it, mythos? I don't know. That's probably the wrong word. Ecosystem.
Universe?
Yeah. Oh, thank you. Much better. So for the Japanese Transformers universe, it was really neat to grab one of their bots, and we were gonna, grab like the top bot out of that universe. If you can think of other exampple of ways to do that, that'd be cool to know.
Some people are saying, no Thunderclash, Blue Streak and Knockout. How about Overlord? Also, some of you guys are asking, what are the prizes for the trivia? They're premium character crystals. So, allow for some time to receive those in your accounts. Usually we say about 24 hours. So if you haven't received them after that, then definitely feel free to write in.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Oh, he's in IDW. Oh, okay. All right. I'll have to look at that. Okay. Well, thanks everybody. I think we're winding down. Yeah.
Yeah. We'll be back next week though for more Q&A about combiners and anything else, and Simon will be here too. So should be good times.
Lovely.
Until then, we bid you adieu.
Adieu.
Au revoir.
Au revoir.
Auf Wiedersehen. But yeah, definitely bring your questions next week. We will answer more of them.
Yeah. Bye, y'all.
Bye, guys. See you soon.
Bye.